Okay, so before we get started, I kind of want to say that last video I was talking Tuesdays and Fridays are going to be my upload days. I'm going to really try and stick to that. So until the weather gets nice, I think Tuesday will be like in-car vlogs, like kind of what I'm doing right now. And then I want to do, because I was talking about not all being about cars. So I think Fridays are going to be my days to do other stuff. So cars on Tuesday, my life on Friday. My life is like 90% cars anyways, but I don't want to just do cars because there's so many channels already that do car stuff, only car stuff. And car stuff is cool. Like, I'm crazy interested in cars, which is cool, but my world doesn't revolve around cars and only cars. Like, I got friends, I got family, I got all that stuff I like to hang out with. Lots of my friends are car enthusiasts too, so it kind of all ties back into cars, but I want to do more than just cars. And I know I'm not wearing my hat today, which sucks. I got it beside me though. But what I want to talk about today is how I think that social media is not so much wrecking car enthusiast way of looking at how your car should be. I guess if that makes any sense. It was just what was on my mind at the time was like I watch YouTube videos, Instagram, especially Instagram. There's people show pictures of them getting their cars, and then like maybe a month or two later they're all done up and ready to go, and I find that so uninteresting at all. Like, yeah, you got 50 grand to blow on your car just like that. You're gonna do it all. You're gonna pay someone. You could pay someone else to do it, get it done even quicker. But that's so boring to me. Like, I've had this car for just over a month as of last Saturday, and it's all stock still. I'm getting used to driving the 2015 Scion FRS. I'm getting used to driving this car. And once I'm used to driving it, I know all the goods and the bads of the car. Then from there, I want to start putting one thing on at a time. Like, I already have a nice suspension setup, but for an example, I got a stock car. I want to put coilovers in it. So I'm going to get used to driving the stock car, get used to drifting, whatever I decide to do with it, put coilovers in it, then get used to driving it like that for a little bit. Maybe put some headlights and some tail lights, and then maybe later on down the road you put a body kit or something like that, and then down the road you put a new radio, and then down the road you put this, and down the road you put that. And I like that because it's more of a project car. It's like I'm not hating on anyone that wants to spend $50,000 on their car up front. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But just my opinion. So you go on Instagram, you see this brand new, I don't know, you see this brand new WRX or something like that, and people have it done up to the max, and then you're looking, you're like, oh, if I buy a WRX, I gotta do it up to the max like that, otherwise it's not gonna get as many looks as that car. And to a point, yes and no. Like, yeah, obviously that car will get lots of looks, but your car, you built it on your time and your budget, and who cares what other people think? If you're not happy with your car, then what's the point? I'm not building my car for other people. I'm building it exactly how I want to. And I've already named stuff that I want to put on my car that no one else agrees with, but that's just what I want to do, and I think that'll be so fun to have. It's snowing here right now. It's May already. Let the snow go away. So you kind of following me? So yeah, it's not a bad thing to put 50 grand into your car, but don't think that your car is not just as special as those cars because you don't have 50 grand up front to put in your car or whatever. Some people are putting crazy money into their cars. But yeah, this Scion, I'm making payments on it. I don't have $50,000 to put up front on it. And honestly, I'm looking all over this car. I can't really find something, or being that this car is a TRD edition, it does have a couple nice options already that like Rocket Bunny has the bumper kits and the what do you call it, the rocker molding or whatever the heck. Yeah, the lower rocker molding, and they have the big spoiler on the back. That's nice. But the TRD Edition already comes with the lowered bumper kit and the rocker panel moldings. also has a different spoiler, which is unique to these cars. Because the factory BRZs and 86s, I'm not sure about the 86. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I've seen one of them, but it was an older model. But being the TRD, I'm all over the place. The BRZs and the Scion FRSs and stuff like that, the spoiler stops at the end of the trunk. The TRD Edition goes right onto the quarter panel. So I've seen a couple people keep the factory spoiler and then put another one on top of that or behind it, like on the trunk. I think that looks so stupid. Why would you ever do that? I don't see a point in that. To each their own, I guess, but I wouldn't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go out and spend however much on a spoiler. I don't cheap out on crappy parts, so I'm gonna go spend money on a good spoiler. And then not only that, I have to take off my factory spoiler, weld up the holes properly, and then repaint the quarter panel, the trunk, and the other quarter panel, and re-clear all the way to the front, like on the quarter panel. Like yeah, you can blend the back and then re-clear the quarter panel. And I don't do the spray bomb restoration. That is not me at all. So obviously I'm gonna get it done right the first time, and it's not gonna look like crap 2 months down the road. It'll look good as long as I take care of it forever. Like the paint will outlast the rust, obviously, or the car or whatever. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling on now. So do your car at your speed, at your budget, at your liking, and get used to driving the car. Like you buy the car brand new from factory, drive it right to the shop, you spend all this money on it, your first time driving it, you're not used to anything on that car. And I don't know. I could never see myself doing that. Hydro e-brake, that's another one. Coilovers, hydro e-brake, all that good stuff. That would be something that I'd probably want to get one day. Yeah, this is a TRD, but is it really going to be worth $100 grand one day that I have to keep it stock? Probably not. So I'll keep all the stock parts that I take off the car, but I'm not keeping this car stock. Like maybe a carbon fiber hood. I don't like carbon fiber trunks. I think they are so ugly. Like just no. But maybe. Carbon fiber hood is a maybe. Carbon fiber fenders, that might be pushing it. So maybe, we'll see. I'm more of a functionality over looks kind of guy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna winter drive this car. That is my plan. And if I don't know, maybe I won't get it through this winter. I don't know. We'll see. But my plan is to winter drive this car. So I want it to be functional for what I'm doing. So in the winter, I'm going to put some nice winter tires on. I'm not going to cheap out with some used Kijiji tires that already have 80,000 kilometers on them that I got for $50 or something like that. I'm going to buy new, good winter tires. And being that they're good, new winter tires, I'm not going to have problems with sliding. So people that have winter tires and they always have problems with sliding, well, yeah, what do you expect? You buy used tires, train tracks. So, and then I actually just this morning I was on YouTube. I was looking. Someone bought if anybody knows much about these cars, the BRZ and the FRS and the 86 have the fake carbon fiber piece where the radio is, and then that long one next to it. You can buy a kit, or not really a kit, but it's just one piece that goes right across. So it's just one piece instead of two smaller pieces. And this one was like a suede, and it had red stitching in it to match the rest of the car, and it looked beautiful. But it was like $160 for that. So I think I like the idea of the one piece though. So I think I'm gonna buy that when I have some money saved up. And I found I like the radio I have in it right now, and it's a really good radio. There's nothing wrong with it. But I can't really seem to get the GPS to work, and apparently to get the GPS to work in this is like a $1,100 module or something stupid like that. I don't know how true that is, but so I found this other radio. It's an Android radio, but it's not a cheap $80 Amazon Android radio. Like, it's a good quality radio. From what I've seen, it has really good reviews. Lots of people buy them and put them in their cars, and they fit just flush with the dashboard. That'll look so good. And one of the guys I saw actually had that suede dashboard piece with the radio in it, and it just looks so good. And it had It had like GPS, Bluetooth, aux, 2 USB ports. It had, yeah, I said GPS already. You could have the Sirius XM on it. It had the screen mirroring option, so you can mirror your phone to the screen, and it had the built-in DVD and Blu-ray player. It was awesome. So I want to order that up. And yes, I'm going to keep the factory pieces, because let's say this car does turn into a $100,000 car, which I highly doubt. But who knows? I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I'll keep the factory pieces. So if someone wants a stock 2015 Scion FRS TRD for whatever reason, I can put all those parts back in it, and then I can either sell them the rest of the parts I have, or I could sell them on eBay, make a couple bucks off of it, or whatever I decide to do. But that's, I'm not, like I said, I bought this car to drive it. Like, it has 66, actually just last night it reached 66,666 kilometers. It was pretty wicked. I'm planning on driving the car. Like, yeah, this is gonna have 200,000 kilometers on this car one day, maybe even 300. But that is my plan with the car. So like, I totally went a whole different way with this video, but that's how I think that social media is kind of not so much wrecking it, but changing how you should be thinking about your car. Like, do to your car whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Do your car for you. If you look at your car and it doesn't make you happy, then you did something wrong. And you didn't only do something wrong, but you spent money on doing it wrong. So just remember that. But if you guys liked the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'd be really appreciated, and I'll catch you next time.